So this is the important don't set your car on fire mod. Notorious problem is this brass inlet on Weber carbs anyway, which is a push fit and interference fit, and over time it works loose and without warning drops out, and fuel pump obviously keeps pumping, and a not a good scenario. So two possibilities. One, as you can see here, I've got some lock ring wire on the inlet fixed onto the clamp there to hold it in, but obviously if this does let go, you're still going to get bits of fuel coming out. So the permanent solution, I hope at least, is to, when I get a hold of it, is to fit this. This is a threaded brass inlet spigot, love that word, spigot, barbed end on here, thread there. It's an M9 fitting, and obviously to fit that you need to tap the hole, and this is a M9 tap. I got my inlet spigot from Citroen Classics, and they'll loan you, or you can buy from them, an M9 tap, but I thank you to friend Peter who lent me this. That's the fine one to go in first, and if I can pick it up. No, I can't. I've got a coarse one that to follow up with the correct taper on it. The seat of that inlet spigot's got a taper, so that's the follow-up one, and I don't know whether the camera will pick it up or not, but at the bottom of that is a slight taper. So the thread on that is 8mm, and there's a 2mm taper, so 1 centimetre in total. The other good thing about the tool that Peter lent me is that it's a short handle. I've got a tap and die set, but that standard one, and you know, the long handle's about 6 to 8 inches long or something, whereas this is nice and short. So there's the potential then of doing this in situ. Of course, you can take the top of the carburetor off, disconnect choke and accelerator cables, etc. But I try and do as little other stuff as possible, and minimise the risk of other things breaking, failing, getting dropped into the dark abyss of the engine bay. So, going to try this in situ. Now, given that these things are prone to just falling out all by themselves, I thoroughly expect this one to come out only after a massive struggle. But I've got some pliers. This is cast aluminium. Obviously you can't get too brutal with it, but hopefully a bit of twisting and that will come out. So I shall start on that. So that's the fuel line off, and let's see if we can get this old spigot out. I'll give it a little bit of encouragement, a few love taps. Yeah. Let's see if these pliers will do the job. Oop. Looks about right. The fuel line out of the way. Oh, not quite. Oh, still not gripping. Right, let's try that. Oh, there we go, movement. Let's try and twist it around a bit more. It's definitely moving, but not wanting to come out. Okay, that sounds like it. No. Okay. This is waggling backwards and forwards, but not making a lot of movement to come out. I think I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Let's see if we can get in there. So, success. The old spigot is out. You can see there's not a lot of depth in there. Put up a little bit of resistance, but not as much as you'd hope, given that's what's stopping fuel spilling everywhere. So, time to get the tap out. So that is the first run of the tap done, up to the mark there, to and fro a little bit. A little bit of lube on the tap, and that is it in. Took a little bit more effort than I thought, but backwards and forwards a few times, and that was the first cut done. So time to swap over to the coarser one now and get that in. There we go, that's the final tap done. A useful bit of tape to show the depth has just fallen off, no doubt to melt against the engine somewhere shortly, but that's that done. So we can slacken this off. There we go, a little bit of swarf on that. Clean that off. And I think what I'm going to do next is to, there's a little mesh filter in here, just pop this up, check that it's clean the other side, there's nothing stuck at the top there, and then we can put the new spigot in. Okay, just going to blow a bit of compressed air out here. Okay, a little peer in there, looking good. Yep, that'll do. New spigot time. Let me just grab this. That's all clean. Lovely. Oh, now I need to get some thread sealant. Thread lock rather. Trying to show this on the camera and not spill things. Anyway, hang on. No. Way too much. Excellent. A bit of thread lock on there. Let me get that around. There we go. That's a bit better. Right. Moment of truth. Oh yes, beautiful. Well, so far anyway. Let's just see how far that seats up. Not quite as tight as I thought it would be, to be honest. Okay. I wonder if that needs to run that tap just a little bit deeper. Let's try that. Okay, once more with feeling. I've run it through again, the tap, until I just start to see the top of it, the hole on the inside there. Left the filter out and did a trial fit, and there was some thread lock. This is feeling a lot better, screwing quite nicely, and then getting a good firm seat at the bottom there. It's excellent. All good. So I'm going to give that a quick tweak with a spanner and put everything back together. Get that fuel filter in. Lift that up. And, what do you reckon that is? 12, 14? Go and find out. So there we are, that's it nipped up nice and tight. That's really solid fitting. And push the old fuel line on, and then I'll get that clamp tightened up, and it will be job done, one hopes. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.